What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 22 online CFM game. We are now in week 13 of the 2021 season here in the Premier Madden League, and yes, we are having the same conversation with Nico Collins for the second week in a row and for the third time this season overall. I think you guys know how this tandem story works, right? Our teammate gets 2,500 XP. That so happens to be Christian Kirk for the second week in a row. And Nico Collins has a chance to get something if he gets 150 yards. What is it? We don't know because we're 0 for 2 with this tandem story so far. Maybe we can get it in this game, maybe not, because as we're talking in this press conference, we are talking about the 12-0 Indianapolis Colts, who just so happen to be our opponents this week. As our Texans are sitting barely above 500, looking to make a playoff push, this is not exactly the opponent we were looking for, but the opponent that we have to face. So, can we get Nico Collins 150 yards? I don't know. Can we get anybody under 150 yards? I don't know. But someone who has a good chance of getting those 150 yards? Probably Christian Kirk, the way he has been playing lately. Of course, our last game, a wacky one against the New York Jets, where Christian Kirk was very close to breaking an all-time NFL record for single game yardage. In fact, probably would have shattered the record if Davis Mills threw an accurate pass late in the game. But nonetheless, Kirk has been an absolute monster, and if the Colts want to keep their undefeated season going, they're going to have to keep number 13 in check. Meanwhile, for us to give these Colts a battle, there's one key that we have to focus on this game, and that's limiting turnovers. The way Indianapolis has gotten their 12 wins this year has been mainly with their defense. Their offense is mainly a run-first offense, passing the ball downfield when they need to, but they haven't needed to because most teams give them the game in the first half by turning it over, like our Texans did the first time we faced these Colts. We gave them 3 defensive touchdowns. If we keep those 21 points off the board, we can give these guys a run for their money and perhaps be the first team to solve Indianapolis in 2021. So here we are at NRG Stadium, home crowd on our side, looking to get our 7th win of the season. We are underway, and that's going to go way back. Should be a touchback. It is. Isaiah Rodgers trying to return it, but will not have a chance. Marlon Mack on the run. Marlon Mack running through 2 would-be tacklers. Not a great start to this game, but at least we brought him down for only a gain of 4. Underneath, that's Mo Alley Cox, who looks like he's got the spot for the first down, and he does not. 3rd down and inches. Little gun split here for Carson Wentz, who will drop back to pass. Underneath, he floats it. He'll still get it. That'll be a first down. Wentz back-to-back passing attempts. If he gets it off, he will not. That was Roquan Smith looping in for the sack. And, of course, Roquan, such a key piece of that victory last week against New York, as Wentz on 3rd down, or 2nd down. It's double coverage right there, and that's going to be incomplete. Now it's 3rd down and 17, and we're just going to drop 8 into coverage. Hope we can hold up. Pass rush not getting close, and Wentz takes his shot downfield, swatted away. Absolutely clamps in the secondary, which is not something we've said lately with this team, because especially since we traded away Bradley Roby, cornerback has been a huge hole on this team, as DeForest Buckner, who enters this game as the league leader in sacks. Nearly got another one right there. Forced the incompletion as we bring up a 3rd down. Here's Davis Mills. Downfield. That's Christian Kirk with the catch. Breaking the tackle. Kirk running away. Oh, nearly got the touchdown. Xavier Rhodes keeps him 7 yards short of the end zone as we try to punch it in with Adrian Peterson getting a couple of yards on the first down carry. 2nd down, it's Nico Collins inside. And that'll be Nico Collins' technically first reception of the game for a yard. We have an injury to our star left tackle, Laramie Tunsil. Not a great sight there. As 3rd down, play action. Davis Mills. He'll have time looking for Jermar Jefferson. He makes the catch at the 1-yard line. So we put the offense on the field on 4th down. That's Tim Tebow with the ball, trying to fight. He will not be able to muscle in for 6. It's a turnover on downs, as Tunsil is okay, but our offensive drive is not. And Wentz! Oh no! That's a safety! Oh, Carson Wentz, what are you doing? He tries a 7-step drop back from his own 1-yard line, and that is the silliest way to give away 2 points that you can imagine. I mean, that's even worse than what Dan Orlovsky did on the Lions. Oh no, we lost the ball there, but Thankfully, it's picked up. A lot's popping off right now, and we're trying to calm things down. This will help out the backfield. David Johnson, he's been buried in our running back rotation, but he sees a couple of touches ever here and there, and touching up Davis Mills. That's going to be the rookie Kwity Paye unblocked off the edge on a 4-man rush, letting someone come through untouched. Not a great sign right there, and we have to punt the ball away after getting our safety. So, yeah, we slowed this game down a little bit, but now we're back on the defensive side of the ball. This is where, we got to just keep everything in front of us, and we're trying to do that with the running attack. Obviously, this Colts rushing attack is their strength. Our rush defense, probably our biggest weakness. I talked about our cornerbacks aren't great. Well, our front seven, it doesn't even matter what the cornerbacks do if they can just run the ball every single play, but our pass rush, for some reason, has been pretty decent lately, and part of that is Jacob Martin, who got the sack on the previous play. Oh, pressure on Wentz, and he makes a bad pass. Had Marlon Mack, who could have easily turned the field for the first down, but Wentz, under duress, makes the bad throw, and the Colts give it right back. So far, so good, but you see the Forrest Buckner's an absolute problem inside getting the hit. We actually got the pass off and lost 2 yards, so it would have been better if it just went incomplete. Adrian Peterson taking hits all over the field. That old man's body can't take too many more of those pop shots as we have a 3rd down and 10. And Davis Mills in the corner, got him! Oh, maybe not! That pass went a little bit too wide, and on top of that, Nico Collins engaged in battle instead of trying to make the catch right there. So it all went wrong on that play, when it looked like we had an open spot there, but I don't know, combination of quarterback and receiver or what. The Houston Texans, we'll just call it the Houston Texans and move on as Marlon Mack moves forward, gain of 6. Mack Truck doing his thing. Carson Wentz, pocket collapsing here, and you see, our pass rush really should not be good on paper, but for some reason, Jacob Martin, Zach Cunningham, those guys seem to get penetration. But our rush defense, not so much. It seems like, they just do not get off their blocks. And as a result, you see Marlon Mack doing his thing. Of course, you guys remember what happened week 11 against the Tennessee Titans. That was an absolute bloodbath where we got shredded in the run game. Here in the passing attack, it's Jack Doyle on 3rd down, getting the touchdown, and Indianapolis, the first team to find the end zone. Oh my, Jack Doyle getting that catch over Tremon Smith, and of course Tremon Smith is like a 66 overall cornerback, and once again, with Bradley Roby not on this team anymore, we've really been shuffling through who plays corner on this team. We have Gary and Conley, but besides that, it's open season on who can be the cornerback on this team, and Tremon Smith getting his shot, and not really working out. Then Desmond King is mainly our slot corner. As 3rd down, we get the conversion here. That is going to be falling down to the ground. I believe Gary Jennings, and the drive stays alive. Oh, not much longer. That is Xavier Rhodes, and the roads are closed because this man is in for 6, and we've gone away from the game plan, turning it over and letting the Colts get a free touchdown. Remember, that's what burned us the last time we played Indianapolis. We just gave away points, and that's the easiest way to give away points right there, just quickly and very efficiently giving the ball to Xavier Rhodes. Not smart football there, as not smart football by David Johnson, and Davis Mills not with the great pass either, but once again, I don't know, just chalk it up to the Houston Texans. I don't know what happened there. We have an injury to our left guard Sharping again. Sky is blue, 3rd down. Davis Mills, he'll get it off underneath. That'll be a 1st down. That's Jamar Jefferson on the reception. Yes, I know Brevin Jordan was wide open. It's all right, because on the next play, okay, maybe not. I thought we were getting Christian Kirk right there, and we might have if Davis Mills wasn't the quarterback, and Davis Mills really struggling in this game. This might be the worst performance we've seen from Davis Mills. As 3rd down, he'll find Nico Collins a little bit behind. Collins makes the adjustment, gets the 1st down. Stutters stepping in the open field, getting extra yardage before being forced out by Darius Leonard as we set up the screen on 1st down at the 2-minute warning. That won't result in much. 5 wide again for Davis Mills. Colts going coverage. Mills rolling the pocket to the left side, back to the right on the throw, and intercepted. Davis Mills, awkward pass and inaccurate as usual. And yeah, coming off of a 500-yard passing game has given Davis Mills a little bit of immunity as far as, how long we're going to put up with this. But It won't be much longer as we stay at a 14-2 score. Carson Wentz underneath. And that's the second time we've gone in the red zone and gotten no points. Something to keep in mind. Even though we got 2 points on the next play after that fourth down turnover on downs with the safety, still, 2 times in the red zone, 0 points, just very inefficient, right? Like, we came into the first half talking about what we needed to do, and we're just not executing that right now. It's Carson Wentz. He'll have the time, but the coverage holds strong, and Wentz will throw the ball away. You see, Carson not doing much. It's the defense that's doing it for Indianapolis, but our defense in Houston playing one of their best first halves, perhaps their actual best first half of the season, as Jacob Martin gets his 3rd sack of the first half alone, and we go to the halftime show. Welcome to the halftime show, where today's game of the week had a clash in styles. It was Darnell Moss and the Raiders' passing attack against Antonio Gibson and Washington's rushing attack. Both Moss and Gibson went over 200 yards respectively, and you can easily see why Darnell Moss was cooking. And for the Washington football team, you just got to keep up in a game like this. Keep it close in the fourth quarter. They do that partially because of Terry McLaurin. Now let's go to the fourth because it got crazy here. Buckle up because we're in for a ride. It's the rookie Hobbs with the pick 6. That'll give the Raiders just a bit of breathing room, but not for long. Jared Goff with the bounce back awkward throw. Still a nice delivery. It's Curtis Samuel. 2-point conversion is good. We're tied up, but maybe for only a few seconds because downfield, it's Darnell Moss with his 3rd long bomb of the game. Raiders trying to put the icing on the cake, but here comes Washington once again. Antonio Gibson muscling in for 6, and we are heading for overtime unless Derek Carr is down by Chase Young. Ball is out, and it's Montez Sweat to win the game on the final play. Chase Young with one of the defensive plays of the season. Absolutely clutch and a pivotal win by Washington. As we go to the rest of the league action, it looked like Ezekiel Elliott and the Cowboys were going to run away with this one, but it's actually going to be an upset win led by the superstar running back of the Saints, Alvin Kamara. New Orleans gets it done. We fast forward to a pivotal game in the AFC East. The crown jewel of the Patriots defense with the early pick 6, and the Bills were just trying to claw their way back into the game. They finally get their first lead of the game. Late third quarter, it's Cole Beasley, and in the fourth, it's time to separate the good from the great. Josh Allen, one of the greats, get the Bills their 9th win of the season. A battle in the AFC West was all Denver all day, and this punt return part of the reason why. KJ Hamler, a dazzling display, in for the touchdown later on in the second quarter. This was just simply a blowout, and because, while Denver was out muscling these Chiefs, that's Cortland Sutton for the touchdown. Now we move on to a battle between the Bears and the Cardinals. Oh no, the Cardinals are down bad right now. Only 1 win this season. They will not be getting number 2 today. The monsters of the Midway awoke as Kyler Murray on the run. No, don't test the user. But that's not the highlight of this play. Check out the return. Bouncing off of Kyler Murray and hit the brakes and accelerate. Gathers with the touchdown. The Bears absolutely destroy the Cardinals as Trevor Lawrence and Matt Stafford got into quite a battle. This game had a lot of pick 6s. In the fourth quarter, offense finally took over. Not pick 6s. Touchdown passes to the right team. You have Marvin Jones. You have Deshaun Jackson. The veterans doing their thing. But at the end of the day, fourth down, risky decision here, and it's going to absolutely backfire. It's Thomas, and this will be a pick 6 that puts the dagger in the Rams. The Jaguars go on the road and get a pivotal dub as downfield, that's picked off by the rookie Javon Holland, and the Miami Dolphins escape a close one with the lowly New York Giants. Let's go to Atlanta, where Matt Ryan was the LVP of the game, one of 2 pick 6s. Buccaneers dominate. Justin Herbert, look at this spectacular throw to Keenan Allen. The Chargers get a big win in their push to try to make the playoffs. Deshaun Watson downfield. How about the Philadelphia Eagles gathering their 2nd win in a row? Jets falling apart late in the season. And finally, the 1-win Pittsburgh Steelers will stay the 1-win Pittsburgh Steelers. Baltimore continues to run through the AFC North. And we are back with second half action with the undefeated Indianapolis Colts and the 6-5 Houston Texans. The first half was great for our defense. For our offense, we just shot ourselves in the foot one too many times, and we find ourselves down by 12. But we do get the ball to start the second half here. Davis Mills still the quarterback, and Adrian Peterson the running back, getting a new set of downs. Davis Mills play action, and underneath, that's Peterson with the reception. Peterson getting another first down on this drive, and a couple of extra yards afterwards. As Davis Mills dropping back yet again, trusting the rookie, finding Christian Kirk, making a couple of moves. Kirk in the open field, and Christian Kirk's ability to get rack definitely standing out amongst many things. And number 13 is bringing to this offense, trying to prevent the Colts from getting their 13th win of the season. Davis Mills taking off. Whoa! Trying to fight for the extra yard and nearly got his head blown off in the process. 3rd down and 1. It's Peterson, not gonna get it. Denied. And on 4th down and 2, we have a decision to make. Do we kick our 3 or put the offense on the field? Down by 12. We're out the pistol with Davis Mills, and we will go for it quickly. Kirk, touchdown, Texans. And Christian Kirk's scoring streak continues as a member of the Houston Texans. Of course, coming off of a 330-yard performance, might not be on pace to get that against these Indianapolis Colts, but what we're looking for, more importantly, a win against these Colts, and now it's up to our defense to continue doing the job. And the main key for us to try to win this game in this second half, we got to keep Marlon Mack in check. Can't let this Colts rushing attack gain too much steam, because you see, when things get tight, this is what the Colts are going to do. They're going to run the ball. That is the strength of this team. That is the weakness of our squad. And we'll see just how much the Colts can get out of it as Marlon Mack just find where Quentin Nelson is, follow him, get some yards, gain of 5. Yet again, Marlon Mack on the run. Mack getting the first down. Colts have not passed the ball yet on this drive until now. They'll have an attempt with Carson Wentz. Nothing really open, and Wentz just gets it away before the pressure truly gets home. It's still a pedestrian stat line from Carson Wentz, but the Colts might need him to make a play here on 3rd down and 8. Late in this 3rd quarter, Wentz, a great pocket. Downfield he goes. Oh, that's Pittman. And he had him, but Wentz sails it just a bit too far. And on 4th down and 8, Rodrigo Blankenship in the wicket. And of course, you don't go 12 games without losing because you're going to miss field goals. So we weren't expecting the Colts to miss that one. Thus, it is an 8-point game, but not giving up a touchdown. This is the kind of stingy game that we have to play with this, banged up, or not even banged up, just this Texans unit, I suppose. Just not the best team we can possibly field, but we're playing our underdog role very well right now. That's Nico Collins downfield. It's Mills rolling the pocket to the right side, throwing. Oh, that was Chris Conley who could not make the reception. That would have been big. Instead, it's 2nd down, and Mills in the corner. That's a catch. That's a first down. That is, I believe, Jennings, and they will indeed stay with it as a catch. 1st down and goal, but this is where our team really struggles at the goal line, trying to get 3 versus 7, and we're not going to get much right there from David Johnson. So it's 3rd down. It's Davis Mills off the play action. That was Adrian Peterson. He's not even going to make the catch right there. So 4th down at the 6-yard line. We're going to have to take our 3 points right there. So back-to-back field goals by both teams as we're early in the 4th quarter of this battle between 2 AFC South opponents. Our Texans looking for our 7th win. That would really help us in our push to make it as a wild card team in the AFC playoff race, because even if we win this game, right, the Colts will still be 11-1. Winning the division, probably not realistic. We just need to gather up as many wins as we can and hope for the best. But Marlon Mack gathering as many yards as he can on this rush, taking the Colts to the 35-yard line. Now it's Blossomgate in, and proving that anybody can run on this Texans offense on any given play. But Mack not so much. He goes the wrong way. It's 3rd down and 3. Here's Carson Wentz dropping back quickly underneath. Got him. It's Marlon Mack. It's a 1st down, and Mack will stay in bounds. Keep that clock moving. Smart play from number 25. The cutback by 25 to the right side, and Mack gets 7 yards when that play might have been dead in the waters. On the jet sweep, it's Campbell. Wrong way, wrong way. That's a big play by Zach Cunningham, and now it's Carson Wentz on 3rd and 6, bootlegging to the right side. He'll throw end zone. He won't have him. It's Zach Pascal broken up by Monte Nicholson, and the Colts kick It's up. It's good. It's Rodrigo Blankenship. It's still a one-possession game. But with 4:47 remaining, our task is pretty simple. Get a touchdown, get a 2-point conversion, and try to tie the game. But easier said than done. And that was not an easy throw, but it's complete. And that's a penalty on the rookie Quiddy Pay, roughing the passer. Big gain and put 15 yards on top of it. Quick Luber at the 32-yard line, running the ball with Adrian Peterson on first down, not getting much. Second down, Mills under duress gets it to Chris Conley. 2 catches on this drive for the veteran Chris Conley, bringing up a 3rd down and 2. Up the middle, open hole, Adrian Peterson, easy first down and then some. But this is where we struggle. Can we find our way into the end zone? There it is, Christian Kirk. He's got us to a 2-point game. And now we're going to put the offense back on the field with 2:39 remaining in regulation to knot it up at 20 apiece. It's Davis Mills quickly to Kirk, and he's not able to get it. Oh, we're still down by 2, and we will kick it deep. We could have tried the onside kick right there, but no need to get that desperate. We still have all of our timeouts, so we're going to try to hope that our defense can just get 1 stop. That's all we need is Blossom Gate on first down. Cannot get away from Roquan Smith. Such a stud in rush defense. A loss of 2 yards and a timeout call by the Texans. Here's the Colts looking to pass on second down, and they'll get it. It's Campbell for the first down, and they're going to call that inbounds, so we have to call our timeout, our second of 3, as that'll be a run by Blossom Gay, and Zach Cunningham blowing it up. Not for much. Second down, final timeout called by the Texans, so 1 first down will end this game. Man in motion, he won't get it. Instead, it's Mack, and Marlon Mack, a lot of yardage to play with. Easy first down, and he should get down. Yes, he will. Marlon Mack, in a little bit of lag, gives himself up. That'll take us in a 2-minute warning, and that'll take us effectively to the end of this game. No timeouts for Houston. It's victory formation for the 12th, actually the 13th time this season for the Indianapolis Colts. It'll be lucky number 13 for Indy. Meanwhile, our Texans back to 500, a 6-6 record after an admirable fight against the Indianapolis Colts. We gave it, I wouldn't say we gave it our all, right? Because we still played a really silly first half, but man, we made those guys nervous. I'll tell you what, we made them nervous in that second half. Down the wire, just could not make the final plays to win the game. We had a 2-point conversion to at least tie it. Try to hit Christian Kirk on a quick slant. He couldn't quite get off the press. Unfortunate, but I mean, we didn't stop the Colts rushing attack anyways when it really mattered. So, you know, sometimes there's really not much we can do about that. It's just, you know, the strengths versus the weaknesses. That's styles makes fights, right? And that's an uneven fight for us, unfortunately. But I mean, hey, we hung in there. We got some nicks in there too on those Texans or those Colts. But yeah, I mean, like it's a cool fight. It's a nice story. We gave the Colts a run for their money, but a loss is a loss at the end of the day, right? Like we can write home about how fun that was and how cool. You know, we probably gave the Colts their toughest game of the season, but it's still a loss, and it still puts us in a precarious position as far as trying to make the playoffs. You guys saw before we entered this game, even though we had a 6-5 record, we weren't even in the picture as a top 7 team in the conference. So this loss surely will not help. Nico Collins did not get 150 yards again. I don't know, man. That thing's just not meant for us. But, nonetheless, though, GG's to the Colts, man. Definitely was a great battle, man. You know, they definitely earned their 13th win. They played, you know, straight up and all that stuff. So shout out to my guy Mo. Leave a like in this video if you guys enjoyed this. Subscribe for more Madden 22 gameplays as we continue to do the best we can with our Texans roster. Whatever that ends up being is whatever it ends up being. And I'll catch you guys next time for next week's game.